All right, I think we are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Shadic Zone. What is it called? I don't know what number this is. I just try to somewhat keep up with everything. So we were talking about fighting games and crossovers. My Heroes 1 Justice, Mega Man 11 games we're playing, anime we're currently watching, and the VGAs since they happened yesterday. So let's talk about the VGAs first. Eternal, give me your opinion on the VGAs last night.
There wasn't enough anime.
Okay, so this is why we don't accept these weeaboos out here.
Hey, all I gotta say is this: at least PUBG didn't win Best Game of the Year because that game is one, unfinished. Second, there wasn't really that much to PUBG. All it was just survival, and that's it. All these other games has like story, character development. Like PUBG is just like it's just a shooter. Like
It's
I got no problem with
it's not even that. Like it's not even finished. It's not even finished.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's not even finished, and it's like it's just a shooter. Any shooter can be hype, but it takes like a game with a good story and good gameplay to like make it to that type of level and say call it inconsiderate.
My nigga Nick just donated $50. Thank you for donating $50. His name is DJ Long Schlong on the thing. Oh my god. But thank you, my nigga. I see you getting paid out here. Yo, yes, we just started trade paneling. Welcome to the stream, Luis Ramirez. Continue, Eternal.
Like I was just saying, like it takes more than just a simple game to be best game of the year, like best game of the year.
Like go ahead. No, I don't want to cut you off. I want you to say.
I'm just saying, it's fucking play. Come on, bro. It's pub. Like, what's more to do than just run around, survival, and kill people?
It's. I don't even look at it like that. I feel like, first of all, I don't even feel like it's the best game in its genre this year. Fortnite Battle Royale just came out. First of all, and I think another thing is people are acting like it's the first game to do this. I just think it's because it's the first game to get this popular and maintain its popularity. Because the first Battle Royale game we had was DayZ. With DayZ, we had that game, but it was still an alpha, and they didn't really do anything until I think earlier this year. I think they haven't really been updating the game, but apparently got updated earlier this year. And then we have H1Z1. H1Z1 was actually it wasn't super popular, but it had enough popularity going for it, and that's why I think it maintained. It didn't maintain a hyper amount of popularity, but it had some amount of popularity. PUBG for me is just a buggy, glitchy, ugly mess. You have a game like Fortnite that comes out that's free to play, and it's better. It looks better, plays better than PUBG. You got to sit here and wonder what were they doing?
How long it took them to put some graphics in that thing too? Like the graphics was just like clay art, in my opinion.
Oh no, it's because most of the games,
the characters.
Well, in what?
Like the characters in PUBG, they just look like clay models.
Well, the main reason they look like that because the game defaults to low settings on most systems because the game is super unoptimized and it's sad. While I do like the concept of PUBG and stuff, it has too many faults for it to even be considered like a game of the year. I'm glad Zelda won though. I don't know how you feel about that, but I'm hyped Zelda won.
I mean, like I said, I didn't care as long as it was not freaking PUBG. Like that'd be a kind of a disappointment and a shocker for an unfinished game to be game of the year. Like
unfinished buggy game at that.
Yeah,
it'd have been ridiculous for that game to win game of the year. I'm just sitting here why is this even suggested? But I do gotta say this has probably been one of the best game awards we've ever had. You know what I mean? It wasn't anything super over the top, but we had a lot of good stuff that came out of it. Bayonetta 1 and 2 coming to the Nintendo Switch, Bayonetta 3 coming to the Nintendo Switch exclusively. And on top of that, we're also getting Death Strand. We got another Death Stranding trailer. It was a 9-minute trailer, and I know you probably aren't, hyped for that game, Eternal, but I personally am.
Bayonetta?
No. I'm talking about Death Stranding because it's a Hideo Kojima game, and I was a Metal Gear. I'm a Metal Gear fan. I haven't gotten Phantom Pain yet. I don't know why, but all the rest of them I played.
That game just freaked me out when we were looking at it. I was just like, it looks like it's gonna be good because it's Kojima, of course, but I don't know. It don't look like something I'll be into.
Yeah, no, because because it looks more niche than what Metal Gear was. Metal Gear was something a lot of people could get into. Yo, what's good, Dwayne Assen? What's good, ZDB, the Comic Master? What's good, John Mina? Say I don't care about that game. I like it's game of the year to me. PlayStation and Nintendo niggas are sad. Yo, Death Stranding made me nut. Nut, boys. Oh, man, I gotta fix the chat. Let me put this stream key in there, and boom, restream chat should be fixed. Oh, man. But all I gotta say is I am extremely hyped for, what is it called? I'm extremely hyped about the fact that we actually got Death Stranding, some type of news related to it, and the fact that they kind of changed the way the game, or from what the last trailer we saw, it was similar in the way it ended, because the waking up when Norman Reedus, all this stuff, but he didn't have the suit and all this other stuff beforehand. He was just naked on the beach, and he woke up with a baby in his hands. We didn't know the explosions and all this other stuff had happened. We didn't know these other guys were there. From what we know, it's going to be, an open world action adventure game. Did we get any stories for details for Death Stranding? I think there was an interview. I was taking a dump earlier. I clicked on it, but I had to go clean stuff, and I had to go take the dog out, so I wound up not doing it. So it depends. Like, I think we're gonna get a good story because it's Kojima. I don't know about gameplay. We haven't seen any gameplay yet. We don't know how it's inherently gonna play. Hopefully something comparable to Metal Gear Solid 5, because while I haven't played Phantom Pain, I played Ground Zeroes, and Ground Zeroes was enjoyable.
Yeah, I ain't played Ground Zero either. I think the only Metal Gear I was only interested in was the Rising.
Rising Revengeance. I mean, since we're on the note of Rising Revengeance, how are you hyped for Bayonetta 3? Because I know you're getting the Switch next year.
Oh yeah, I'm glad I ain't bought Bayonetta for the PC.
I bought it because you know me. I was on the hype train.
Because I never played Bayonetta, so it's like I'm glad that it's coming to the Switch, especially since I'm trying to get one too. So it's like I got 1, 2, 3. But what killed me is that people are like, why Bayonetta only exclusive to the Switch? And I'm just like, well, Sony and Microsoft ain't trying to.
Well, Nintendo saved Bayonetta, because to be honest,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They actually kind of saved Platinum, because they were funding Platinum games. That's why we got Wonderful World 101, and we got Bayonetta 2 exclusive to the Wii U. Nintendo was funding Platinum Games. Platinum Games was gonna go bankrupt, I think. And before Nintendo came in and were like, "Whoa, this is the Shadic Zone. What's good? Welcome to the stream, Jaden. How you doing?" But it's one of those things where I feel like people need to recognize that, Nintendo kind of saved that franchise. That franchise would be dead without Nintendo. To complain about the game being exclusive to the Nintendo Switch is actually disrespectful to Platinum, I feel.
Yeah. But people was like, why put this on a Switch, frames or whatnot. Like, I have yet got a Switch, so I don't know what the frames will look like, but I see people, streaming off of it. I don't see nothing really wrong with it. I just feel like people just want to complain just to complain.
They want to complain just to complain. I think the only game that genuinely has major performance issues where the frame rate even remotely dips below 30 was I think that was Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is the only one, and then Doom has every once in a while it'll have a hiccup, but Doom, from what I hear, is an extremely good port for the Nintendo Switch. A lot of people are enjoying Doom. So to the fact that you have the fact that Doom's running on the system at 720p, that that says something. You know what I mean? That says something. Is Bayonetta 1 and 2 coming to the Bayonetta 1 and 2 are coming to the Nintendo Switch February 16th, I believe. I need to pre-order that. Like, Nintendo literally carried the Bayonetta series. I think 1 and 2 are coming to the NX. They are. Like, I'm really happy, bro.
Like, did you not see how Reggie was like, oh, we got more?
Hold up, there's more. Like, he was with that Billy Mays.
Dude wanted Reggie to leave. Reggie's like, oh no, there's more.
He's like, I got you. Oh, by the way, we gotta talk about Joseph. What is his name? Joseph Fares.
Come on, the dude that was like, fuck the Oscar.
Yeah, that dude. No Way Out. No Way Out looks like it's gonna be like a decent game, but that man was wild. He said, "Fuck the Oscars." I was like, bro, stop.
I don't know what that man.
And then someone went on the Wikipedia page. I don't know if you saw this. They went to the Wikipedia page for that game and changed everything to Tony Wiseau. And if you don't know who Tony Wiseau is, just a Wiseau. I don't know how to pronounce the name. I keep pronouncing it wrong, even though I've heard the name. Go look it up on YouTube. It's hilarious. You can customize your character in what game in the game. It has infinite. I'm very confused. On what he's talking about, but let's read some of the chat. Can someone buy me an X, please? I'm sorry, John. I don't have the money. If I could, I would. Last of Us 2, Spider-Man, Death Stranding, Detroit Become Human, God of War, and PlayStation next year in 2019. John, I'm struggling to even get food. New 2017 game, Need for Speed Payback. We ain't talking about Need for Speed Payback. We don't. I want to talk about that game. I want to talk about that microtransaction.
I didn't get it yet.
It's a microtransaction. Don't get it. That's like buying Battlefront 2. Don't get it. All right, so let's talk about actually, like Last of Us 2. I feel like shouldn't have won most anticipated game had Kingdom Hearts been on that list. And I think the reason they said if the game didn't have a release date, but I don't think Last of Us 2 has a release date. And Kingdom Hearts should have been on that list if that was the case, if didn't require a release date, because Kingdom Hearts 3 we know at least is coming in 2018. Like, I have a lot of conflicting feelings about the Game Awards, but I felt like they were good.
Soul Calibur was a big shocker.
It was.
Fucking Harada came. I'm thinking, oh man, there's another Tekken character. That man said, nah, we got a new project. And everybody was like, Soul Calibur.
BF2, good game. Don't at me. No, it's this. Jaden. No. That's a Donnie type of nigga. We will talk about Battlefront 2, bro. Oh man, the fuck is an NX? That was the name of the Switch before it was, known as the Switch, Zach. It has the fastest card name, Kangis Kagura. As far as Mega Man 11, don't mind the look, just needs better running animations before it becomes a meme. Well, I'll talk about that in a little bit more. Oh, Nani!
What happened?
Zach lobbed us $10. Thank you, Zach. This is a donation hype stream. Out of the game, you don't. Why would I buy a microtransaction, Jaden? Why would I buy a microtransaction? I'm sorry, I don't want to play a game that requires 2,100 hours. Oh wait, what is it? 2,100 hours.
Jaden type of nigga that they'll allow just to play some Battlefront, bro.
Lord. Oh Lord, y'all Brooks boys, thank you, boy. But what is it? What was I gonna say? Soul Calibur 6. I hope it comes to Nintendo Switch. I didn't see anything related to platforms.
Honestly, I feel like just wait for it.
I feel like it's gonna come to Nintendo Switch though. Do you?
Probably later, if anything.
Because I feel like they can't just release that trailer. And Namco Bandai said they had 4 or 5 games coming to Nintendo Switch exclusively next year. I know Soul Calibur probably won't be exclusive to Switch, but I feel like it's coming to Switch with the success games have on the Switch. Can't use the same argument for things that aren't there anymore. It still takes 2,100 hours to get everything in the game, and it has loot boxes, and the loot boxes are linked to progression. So there you go. Eternal, when you streaming next? I don't know. Eternal probably gonna stream after this. Are you?
I still gotta finish Devil May Cry.
Oh yeah, you sure do.
The low key, I want to try and finish Nero and Dante's story because that's the main story. I want to try and finish it before PSX come through because people are hoping that DMC 5 get announced.
Is PSX tomorrow?
I think that shit tomorrow. I think it's tonight or tomorrow. I don't know.
Because
it's in Japanese. It's in Japan, so it's like
it's weird.
No, like Japan, like when it's Japan, it'd be like 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning.
What's wrong?
Yeah.
You beat boop bopping. Say that again.
I was saying no, because it's because last time it was in Japan and it was around like 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning.
Lord.
So
I don't feel like saying up there. It doesn't say. No, Jaden. No, calculating the amount of time. Like you can calculate the amount of time. People have calculated the amount of time. They reduced it. Originally, it was 4,500 hours to get everything in the game. That's sad. Like, the fact that it takes over, like, even 10 hours to unlock a character in that game is ridiculous. Tyron Hardy, it was announced for PS4, Xbox One, and Steam. Oh, nice. Can't wait for the world ends with you stream. Oh, man, I need to do that. Bro. Oh, my God.
Oh, snap. I just realized something. And, like, another reason why people also saying that Devil May Cry 5 might come out, like, get announced, is the fact that they just, from what I heard, they just announced the remaster for PS4 and Xbox One.
I'm surprised they're not bringing a game to the Switch, Capcom. I'm actually really surprised.
Wait,
No. I'm saying I don't like Devil May Cry, but I'm surprised.
No. But I'm just saying like every new game that like come to the like PS4 or Xbox One usually comes to the Switch like later.
No, I'm still surprised they haven't announced it to any degree. You know what I mean? Like they announced that what is it called? They announced like they're bringing other games to the Switch. Like what is it? Mega Man's coming to the Switch. All this other stuff. I already got 17 likes on that Sonic song I made. Nice, John. And I kind of want to see more games just come to the Switch. It really gives it that third party support because Street Fighter 2.
I low key. I want to support the Switch. Why? Because Nintendo is finally doing something right. They're allowing third-party support. There's going to not probably, but most likely there's going to be a lot of games that's coming from the PS4, Xbox One, switching over to the Switch because the Switch. I mean, you could take a main console game on the go. I wouldn't want to know why they wouldn't want to team up with Nintendo.
DMC like, Devil May Cry equals Sonic 06. Nah, that's the only one like I've played
that's Forces
that I really like.
Nah, that shit Forces.
Why is it Forces? Wait, what?
Gameplay good, but the story was
Bro, the people hate Forces gameplay. It's got a reverse.
The stages was dope. I ain't gonna lie, that was the only good thing. The stages was dope. But everything else,
because both are dark age people, because both are the dark age people don't like to talk about. Oh, okay, I see now. I wanna talk about let's talk about since we're talking about Capcom, let's talk about Mega Man 11. I am hyped that Mega Man 11 is even coming out. Like they like I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that at all. Like, I was like, oh, because I was going to actually make a speculation video on the Mega Man 30th anniversary stuff. I just
told you no.
I just never got it out.
I'm saying they told you shut up.
No, I thought they were going to announce, like, Legends 3, and, maybe announce Rockman.
How long has it been since Mega Man 10?
About 7 years, but they canceled Legends 3. They canceled Legends 3. They canceled Legends 3. They canceled that game. They can't. Don't say anything, Eternal. I will just kick you out of here because you're about to trigger me. Because you're about to slander Legends. Do not do this.
I'm not slandering. Hey man, I was an NT warrior, nigga. Leave me alone, bro. That was the only Mega Man that I cared for on the real. Like I remember playing the old school ones, but when it was NT Warrior, that was like on the Game Boy Advance, and I think it was on a regular DS at one point. Those games.
That was Star Force. That was Star Force.
Oh, Star Force.
I played the same or whatever the Mega Man game was something Star Force, Star something, Star Brigade. I don't remember. I never got to play them really. I played ZX and ZX Advent on DS, which were, you know, kind of continuations of the Mega Man Zero series. And one thing I do have to say that I think is lit about Mega Man coming to, you know, just all the platforms, like the Switch is getting Mega Man Legacy Collection 1, 2, and what is it called? And all the X games. And that makes me just want to go through all the Mega Man games now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to sit there and be like, I gotta, you know, relive them, because I do have to relive them. I have to relive all these games now because they're coming to the Switch. I'm seeing fans trying to make Legends 3 themselves. Man, that's sadly. Mega Man's Legends 3 was announced and immediately canceled. Basically, no, it was Battle Network, and for Battle Network 5. Battle Network 5 had a DS version? Alright, my bad. You are right. Double Team. Oh, okay. Was that the one that was split into two games? No, that was Colonel. Colonel was split into two games. I really do, like, I'm really hyped about this, though. I actually want like the Mega Man Network Transmission games, now as you say. I mean, not Network Transmissions, Battle Network games to come to the Nintendo Switch, though. Because I feel like those would really work out well. Like, we already know we're getting some semblance of a virtual console, because I think something is coming to the Switch, or it just got leaked or something a few days ago.
Look here, man. If I hear Fire Emblem Awakening is coming to the Switch, I'm selling my freaking DS, bro. There's no point no more. Sorry. No point. There's no point. All out, because that's the only reason why I want to keep my 3DS, just to play Lucina's or.
My lord.
But if I hear that thing going to the Switch, I'm like, let me get this $30 worth of credit, bro.
Stop, bro. I want Rockman X9. We all do, John.
That's how much they charge over there. I'm just like,
like, bro. I'm really hyped because I grew up playing Mega Man games. That was one of the series I grew up playing, because I grew up playing the original ones and the ones on Game Boy first, and then I got into X, because I played the original ones. My cousin Dwayne gave me his NES, so I played like 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I didn't really know about the other ones until like I got, you know, into emulation and stuff, and I was just like, oh, what are all these Mega Man games? Isn't Fire Emblem on the Switch already? Yeah. Well, you have Fire.
That's Dynasty Warriors Fire Emblem.
Yeah, no, but we're getting another Fire Emblem on Switch, though. We get another Fire Emblem on Switch, I think, next year. I can't remember. I want Star Force or Battle Network 7. Battle Network 7. Bro, let's do it. I need to get into the Star Force series. That's one thing I've been, like, wanting to do, is just...
Can we get an F-Zero game?
Another Zero game? We'll get, another ZX game, probably. Before Zero.
No. I want an F-Zero game.
Oh, you talking about an F-Zero game? Yeah, I want another F-Zero game, yes. But we have fast racing. No, what was Captain Falcon's theme in the? I forgot to play the music. I forgot to play the music. I want Captain Falcon's theme from F-Zero GX, bro. That theme is so good, bro. Oh my god, it's so good.
I gotta go through and listen to all the OST again.
Oh my god, it's so good. They would have to split the screen in half, and it would look like a cheap emulator. Battle Network 7 would be hype. I like where they were going in Battle Network 6 gameplay wise. Battle Network ended though. No, I want to see them like. I want to see them do either remasters, remakes, or be a virtual console.
Or what?
No, the Battle Network series. I want to see them come via that.
Man, I enjoyed the hell out of the Battle Network series, bro. Freaking, I don't know, man. Like, right now, we just gotta relax. See what's going down. I need that Switch, though. Like, on some real.
Just don't worry about it. Just you'll get it next year, my dude. Because you gotta save your money right now. And get it once the next year starts, my dude.
Fine, look here, bro. To me, I already got the plan, bro.
Don't sell your 3DS. Just keep your 3DS. Just trust me.
No, that's what the donation's going towards.
My Heroes.
We already.
Just trust me. You'll be set.
No, I'm saying I'll be good. I just gotta. I should be streaming more, but I just gotta stream more.
As far as the Atrocious, the main character looked cool though. Anyone remember the Sushi crossover Battle Network 1 on Star Force on oh god, that's gross. That sounds bad. Ew. If they kept the isometric or had a different camera angle, I'd give it more of a chance. I gotta go play Star Force. Actually, let's move off of the subject of Mega Man, because I kinda want to talk about this. My Hero Academia wins justice, my dude. My intro, dude.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, on the real though, I'm really hyped that we're getting a My Hero game, period, to any degree. It's also coming to Nintendo Switch alongside PS4. I'm gonna pick it up on the Switch. I don't care about the PS4 version.
No Xbox, crazy. Why? Because Japan don't mess with the Xbox.
Well, I mean, like the console isn't really appealing to Japanese audiences because you also have to realize Japan has this concept of buying things from Japan. They're gonna buy if you have the PS4 and the Xbox One, and these are the first systems to ever come out in Japan ever, the first game consoles ever, and you put all the exact same games, all the games played the same, ran the same, the PS4 and the Xbox One even had the same controllers. If you said, oh, the PS4 is made in Japan and the Xbox One is made in America, they're going to automatically buy the PS4. They're not going to buy the Xbox One just because it's not made in Japan. They're going to buy the Japanese platform before they buy the English platform. Yeah, it was all in Japanese too. Now, Academia on the Switch, I'm hyped, though, for it. It's being made by Viking Games, who made Gunslinger Stratos. I don't know if anyone has ever played this game, Rise of the Incarnates. It was on Steam. It was a free game. They removed it off of Steam though. Namco Bandai. I think they also make the Gundam Versus games.
That's what I heard. I was like, they did. I was like, yeah.
I didn't see anything online when I was trying to do research, but I didn't know they even made Rise of Incarnate. So I was like, oh, they made this? Oh. Then I have faith that this game is going to actually be pretty good then, considering what we've heard. Eternal, where do you think they're gonna go in terms of story? If you read the manga, don't spoil anything, but like, just say, do you think they're gonna go up to where the manga is or the anime?
I feel like they're gonna go where the anime is going. Like, I don't know, cause okay, so Deku, what we seen with Deku, he's already using full cow, so that means it'll most likely go up to where the anime is gonna be at in season 3. If not, then it's just gonna stay in season 2 at the end of season 2.
I don't think they're gonna go to the end of season 2 because the game comes out next year. Season 3 comes out next year. It has a prime time to capitalize.
No. I'm saying like it could be from that. You never know. But if anything, I would like to say it's going towards the field trip because that's where more villains show up at.
Well, they could be doing what the Attack on Titan team did for Attack on Titan. They released the game and then have they have the manga content come out afterwards as DLC. Do you think that could happen?
Most likely. It's all depending on how they gonna handle it, though.
They also had, I hear that Psychonaut 2 isn't working on it, but the team they have now seems decent. Yeah, it's a Viking game. Later, see you, Dwayne.
I mean, they worked, from what I heard, they also worked on Marvel. I forgot which one, but they said some of the teams from the developers also helped out Marvel. So
yeah, it says they had a hand in the first Marvel. As well as rival schools. I'd love it if they go to at least season 3 story. Same, I really hope they do. I really wanna know what the roster is gonna look like for the game. The game, it's looking from the screenshots we've seen graphically. I think we're set. We don't gotta worry about anything. But in terms of a roster, I know we get Shigaraki, we get we're gonna have Deku, obviously. But are we gonna get
There's
like
no
All
Might, we Riot.
If there's no All Might, we do Riot. I hope we get characters like Eraserhead and stuff like that. And what is her name? Mountain Girl, I forgot. And I wonder if we're gonna get all the huh?
What you want Mountain Girl for?
I want her in the game.
For what?
I want her in the game.
This is fucking useless.
But she turns big and kicks stuff, and then things just die.
Man, look here, bro. Look here. You might as well go watch. You might as well go watch the Justice League, then.
Don't slander my hero like that.
No, I'm talking about like there's that one character, there's that one villain that turns fucking huge, the female, and it's.
I also want to see hopefully all of Class A or the Class 1A is playable, because I feel like they all should be playable. We've seen enough of their abilities in the anime from each of them for them to be playable, you know what I mean? If they're not, I'm gonna be heated, because I personally
I don't want that grape juice in it.
I just want to destroy Mineta. You talking about Mineta, right? I don't want to play as him. I want to body him. You know what I mean? Like, I just want him gone. I want him eviscerated. Like, I just want to be able to beat him up. I love that they go to at least season 3's story. I'm thinking 20 plus characters. Yeah, I'm thinking around 20 plus characters would be about right, but
because they're gonna have to they need to balance it out with the heroes and villains. So
I'd say at least 30 characters. I'd say at least 30 characters, you know what I mean? And if they're going to use that, like, support system, having a support system, we could possibly even see more characters within the game. You know what I mean?
Crossover.
You talking about crossover? Naruto cross My Hero Academia.
Psych! Black Clover.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I will actually burn the game. Like, I won't even play it. I'll just burn the game. I won't sell it. I'll just burn it. Like, I'll just go outside and make a video of me burning the game.
We heard this is a new series, so why not have a new series? How about another new series?
Boys, slandering right here. Using Mineta as a dummy for practice mode. Exactly, my dude. One thing I do, since we're talking about fighting games, let's move. What you doing, dog? What you doing? Probably sniffing around my own. Main Suyu here. Your boy's gonna main Ochako boy, Uraraka, my boy. Like that's gonna be my main. I just want to make people float and then punch them. Like that's my goal in life. Make people float then punch them.
She underage, nigga.
Huh?
She underage.
Nigga, what?
She underage.
That's my favorite character, nigga. You up here liking fucking these rubies? I don't fucking what, nigga? I'm not John.
They're older than freaking Uraraka. What are you talking about?
Nigga, I ain't trying to get with no fucking underage character. Nigga, the fuck? This is a fictional character.
You say that.
Dawn Stadium, but with Dragon Ball Fighters looks and gameplay, basically. What is this? We're gonna talk about, fighting game crossovers, Eternal. How do you feel about Tekken and Tekken? First of all, how you feel about Tekken, my dude?
Yeah, I'm gonna get back on Tekken and knock this shot.
Like, I'm legit buying the game just for that reason.
I played too much geese. I gotta learn them still, but when I heard Noctis got in that, I was like, Noctis moveset looks so good. My only thing is this: I wonder how they're gonna do all his. I wonder if Noctis gonna have a meter as well, due to like all his weapons and stuff, or it's gonna be randomly select, or they gonna have their own setup for what's to be in there. Because there was some new weapons in there that I've never seen in the game yet. Well, they're probably in the game. I haven't like unlocked them, but I was like, damn. But I'm sure, and everybody thought 2B was gonna be in Tekken. To be honest with you.
I don't think the only reason I thought 2B wasn't going to be in Tekken was because I felt like, out of all the Square properties right now, despite the controversy around 15 is the most popular one.
15 will look. 15 had its rough edges, but 15 will always be like the latest thing, so it's like you can't say nothing about it. Like 15 isn't not all that bad. Yeah, the story was kind of but
story's bad.
Story is in my opinion. In my opinion, it was but it's still a good fucking game. You can never get tired of playing that game because there's always stuff to do in there. So,
I'm literally picking up Tekken 7 exclusively for the fact that Noctis is in the game. Like, I'm legit.
You don't care about the game.
I don't care about the game. I just want Noctis.
Crazy. You want Noctis? You don't care about his game?
Fake fan?
I heard looking like y'all.
Daddy, don't come in my fucking stream saying daddy, nigga, the fuck. That's
Whoa. Whoa.
Hello?
Whoa.
2B and Soul Calibur 6 for PS4. Maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
No. I can see 2B being in Soul Calibur.
Yeah,
I feel like what they did, they exchanged it. Instead of 2B, probably because 2B was hinted to be in Tekken, but since they put Noctis, I can see 2B being in Soul Calibur because 2B has nothing but weapons, and Soul Calibur is known for having fucking weapons.
Yeah, I'm still seeing Final Fantasy 15 ads. Exactly. That's because the game is super duper popular. Like, I feel like with all these games making literally Blaze Blue cross tag battle is the I wouldn't say it's the ultimate crossover because I feel like Guilty Gear should have been in there instead of Ruby. I feel like Ruby should have gotten its own game before they put it within that, put any Ruby characters in that game. That's how I personally feel. Despite me hating Ruby, this is outside of like hating the series. I just genuinely felt like it should have had its own game. You know what I mean?
A lot of people felt like that.
It's like if you're gonna make a game crossing over all your major fighting game franchises, Guilty Gear needs to be in it. Like, that's not a question. You shouldn't question whether to put that game over all these others. From as far as I know, Guilty Gear is like their most popular, and then it's Blaze Blue, and after that, everything else is under that. It's Guilty Gear and Blaze Blue.
You gotta understand this too. Like, I feel like what's happening, Mori would rather take the ones that's been dead for a while, along with Blaze Blue. So that's why there's no reason to touch Guilty Gear. Like, yeah, it would be dope, and
but Ruby doesn't even have its own game though. That's the thing. Like,
yeah, but you got
and it's a popular franchise. That's what I'm saying. Like, you have a popular franchise. They could have made a game and maximized profit had they put Guilty Gear characters in the game.
But the thing is this. The director Mori, he's a big fan of Ruby, so he said he always wanted to make it. So that's why this came out of nowhere. So instead of just having it like Blaze Blue Ruby, he just made like the series that Persona and Under Night, because Guilty Gear's already doing good.
I still felt as a homage to a crossover series between Arc System games, they should have put Guilty Gear in there. Like, if you're gonna put, like, I can understand putting Guilty Gear and Ruby in there, but I don't understand putting Ruby before Guilty Gear. I feel like Guilty Gear should have taken priority.
If you're saying that, then you're basically talking about Under Night as well as Persona.
Under Night, they should have taken precedent over Ruby too. They're in the game though. Guilty Gear isn't.
I know, but if you're saying about Ruby, you should say the same thing for like Under Night and Persona. Like, those games.
Oh yeah, no. Guilty Gear deserves to be in there before those games too. I'm saying, like, you can't see, like, those games deserve to be in the game as well. I feel like, whereas Ruby, on top of not having its own game, shouldn't take precedence over a game franchise that makes Arc System money. And that is is an established Arc System franchise. That is basically their Mario. But Blaze Blue and Guilty Gear are basically Arc System's Mario and Zelda, if you catch my drift. Like, I'm not saying, oh, Ruby I'm happy for RWBY fans. They got, their characters in this game. I'm just saying, what time is it on Land of the Free? Well, it depends on where you live. Where I live is 240. Where Eternal lives is 340. But I feel like it shouldn't have taken precedence over Guilty Gear. You know what I mean? I understand where you're coming from, Eternal. Like, I can't sit here and say that, because he liked RWBY, he put it in there. I understand that's the reason why.
I'm not even saying that it's about him liking RWBY. Like, he been a fan of it before Monty died, the creator of RWBY, and he always said he wanted to do it. But that was like way back. So to the fact that he's coming back with this new idea of doing this, like, hey, get it out the way. I mean, do this one thing for Monty since he died. Like,
I feel like,
but in a way, I feel like he was also talking to, because you gotta understand, this man had to talk to all of the other people, like Persona. I mean, he didn't really have to talk much to Persona since that's our system works very own thing. But like games like Under Night, that's my first bread. So he had to talk to developers over there.
I still felt like
I don't know if something happened.
If you're doing that, then if you're like trying to make a dedication to like Monty or whatever, then they should have just made an entire RWBY game. You know what I'm saying? At that point, that gives you a great reason to make a RWBY game.
All right, but I guess what he wanted to do, he wanted to add RWBY with Blaze Blue, and I guess just throw Persona and Under Night in there because why not make this go hard or go home.
Hold up, my bad. But I understand the go hard, go home. I just felt like Guilty Gear should have been in no over RWBY.
Like if anything, there's still, because I made a video about it, the ETC. Like, I don't know if it's gonna change or whatnot, but that could be DLC. Because what's a fighting game without DLC now these days? You know what I mean, man?
That actually really upsets me about fighting games. There's
DLCs now.
They get away with this, but nobody calls them out on this. You should not be able to sit here and re-release a game like 5 or 6 times at a $60 price tag. That is ridiculous. My God, the biggest culprit of this is Street Fighter, Blaze Blue, and now Guilty Gear. My Lord. Like, it's ridiculous that you can sit up here and re-release this game and re-release it for all these different platforms, or make a slight update or make some changes and then call it a completely new game. It's not a completely new game. It's not doing anything massively new. I can understand the next entry into a series, but you have Guilty Gear Xrd Guilty Gear Xrd Revelator, and Guilty Gear Xrd Revelator 2. Like, that bothers me. You had Street Fighter 4, Super Street Fighter 4, Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition, and and Ultra Street Fighter 4. All of them,
see Street Fighter, you gotta get on Street Fighter about that. The only thing I know that you can get on Blaze Blue about is
re-releasing the same game a billion times at a $60 price tag. They do the same thing.
Continuous shift, because there was too many. There was continuous shift 1, then they made a continuous shift 2, then they made a continuous shift extend. That was like, wasn't really necessary, but I guess.
Like, it's like
Street Fighter 4.
Yeah, it makes me angry. Maybe there's a secret reveal or DLC announcement for GG characters. Let me read the chat a bit. My bad. I didn't know what they were thinking with putting in RWBY over Guilty Gear, especially with these great sequels. You see what I'm saying? I heard Monty's GF pretty much killed them. Restaurantes. Stop talking about NFL fighters and debate Chibi Robo for Smash. I don't care about no Chibi Robo for Smash. Chibi Robo was decent at Smash last year.
Smash not even out on the Switch.
Capcom redeemed themselves with Arcade Edition.
Nah. They try to use the Monot to try to get thirsty niggas in Street Fighter. No. We don't roll like that. You think you gonna take my money just because you put thick Monot in there?
To say the issue though is you shouldn't be re-releasing this game so many times. Like, no, that's ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like, you release Xrd Revelator like over the course of 2 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. Like, overall, I do think, next year is going to be a great year for fighting games. We got Dragon Ball Fighters. We got My Hero. We got the Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle. We got Tekken getting knocked this.
Speaking of fighters, apparently there's been confirmed. Remember when we was talking about Goku Blood being in there from a picture?
Yeah.
Somebody was able to see a better picture of it, and it looks like Goku Black is actually in there. So if anything, when Jump Festa come out, maybe we'll see a new character, and maybe it'll be Goku Blood. Goku Black hit embarrassed because even Funimation has been posting this picture. Now I don't know if it was dealing with the Blu-ray, but they show Goku Black in there, and they're nowhere there yet. Like they're getting started on it, but they're doing the filler part first. With Manaka and stuff.
Yeah, I know.
So they're not there yet. But seeing this, I think they're going to add. They say get ready for the Super. So we gotta see.
Oh yeah, Fighting Layer EX is coming out next year. That's the Street Fighter EX revival thing. That's coming out next year. My lord, it's like this really isn't next year is gonna be a good. You had to buy those. I remember SS First League Arcade Edition Super Ultra. Yeah, we just talked about them. Like it was ridiculous. Is there anything you want to touch up on in terms of like anime we're watching and games we're playing? Because right now I'm watching Gintama, because like I'm just now being able to, because I bought Gintama. I'm rewatching Konosuba.
Nobody gives a fuck about Black Clover. Nobody cares about Boruto at the moment.
I'm actually watching Boruto. They're having.
I'm watching.
Go ahead.
With Kakashi, they're having an exam with Kakashi in there.
That's actually kind of lit. It's actually kind of lit. I can't lie. Like this man.
But Boruto niggas gonna be like, nah, that's not enough.
Like Boruto got put in his place. This man said, "You don't have the resolve to be a ninja," and I was like, "Bro."
I mean, Kakashi saying that, but Boruto is doing like shit that not even Naruto and Sasuke did when they first did their entry exam.
Well, it's not about having the skill. It's about having the resolve.
Of course,
you know what I mean?
Of course. But I'm just saying, like, Kakashi knows that he, out of everything he been through with Naruto and Sasuke, Boruto has done better than him. He got the skills and he knows how to put it to use, but it's just Boruto don't really have like the need to want to become a ninja. He's just doing it just to do it.
Exactly. Like that man said, he was like, you have like tuning level skill, but you don't have a resolve. Like you're not becoming a ninja. I was just like, bro. It's like he putting him in his place. Like I was, I'm actually kind of hype about where it's about to go, because I feel like it's about to take off finally. Hopefully it does, because I'm kind of tired of the school stuff.
Gonna do the whole movie.
My lord.
The movie is done.
My lord. I want In terms of games I'm playing right now, I'm not really playing much. I'm playing Fortnite, and I've been playing Guilty Gear Extra Revelator too. How about you, Eternal?
Constantly playing Blaze Blue, Central Fiction, Final Fantasy, playing Devil May Cry 4 at the moment. I gotta finish Nier Automata. I gotta play Persona 5. I gotta play Tales of Berseria.
Just reminded me I need to finish Persona 5, Lord.
Yeah, I think that's it for now. I think there's some, but I gotta wait for the Switch because I want to play Fire Emblem. I want to play Fire Emblem Warriors. What else? I want to play. I want to play the Toho game too. So it'll be my first Toho game I ever played.
Talking about the Versus one. I might pick it up just so I can play with you.
Yeah. I gotta play Mario Odyssey. Yeah. There's so much. What's another one? I gotta play Mania. I haven't played Mania yet, but I'm gonna just get it for the Switch instead of getting it on PC, so I can have like one Sonic game on the Switch.
It's so convenient, my dude. Oh my god, you don't understand how convenient Mania. Bro, I would just pop it out and play it, and then I would put it back up, and then I would pop it back out. It's so convenient. Have you ever checked out the .hack GU and his Volume 4 remake? I've played like I think one of the .hacks back in the day. I didn't really care for it. My cousin let me borrow it. I didn't really care for it. So I have to. That's something I'm gonna have to get into. I know it just got a Volume 4 just got a remake for PS4. How do you feel about it, Eternal?
Not really into the Hack series like that, but I know but from what I hear, it's pretty good. So far, what I'm worried about, like another anime game, is the anime Dark Souls, which comes out next year. Cold Vein.
Everybody's hyped for that game. I thought it was gonna be Xbox One exclusive, but
and apparently the how they're doing the opening, they got the people that the people that made all the like Tales Hysteria.
Mm-hmm.
You know who made the opening? They have them there along with Faith too.
Nice.
The same people that made the opening for Tales and Faith, they're making the opening for Cold Vein.
Oh, and I kind of want to play that now. I still gotta play Nier 2, Pod Shock. I still gotta beat Persona 5. My lord, it's something.
I'm at freaking 9S, and then I gotta do A2. I always stop at fucking 2B because when I got my new PS4, my data got corrupted, and I was almost done with 9S. Yeah,
you didn't upload it to PS Plus?
I put it on my flash. I had put it on my flash drive.
Oh man, you should have did the PS Plus cloud.
Yeah, I should have.
I'm lost in the trial of knowledge in 06. Help! I can't help you. We don't talk about 06. But guys, I'm glad I got to have my boy Eternal on here. Eternal, you got any closing words, my dude?
Follow me on Twitch. Follow me on YouTube. If you want anime Initial D stuff, I guess come over there. I sometimes do real talk stuff where people ask me to, but sadly nobody don't because the internet.
Well, this
don't care about that.
Well, this has been your man Shadicstick. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Share this out with your friends. Make sure you check out my boy Eternal. Make sure you hit that sponsor button if you can, and also donate if you can. This has been your man Shadicstick, and I'm out. Peace. Kiss, kiss.